Old Guys Teach.
All right. Welcome to Old Guys Teach, still kicking ass. Going through GarageBand Essentials. This is lesson 2. Today I'm going to do a 10-minute quick run-through of how to record a session. We're just going to do it from beginning to end. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but it'll get you what you need to do to get started. So first thing I want you to do is find GarageBand. You can look in your apps folder. Could be in your Launchpad or maybe in your system tray. But once you find that, go ahead and open it up. And this will be your launch window. It'll come up as an empty project. You can choose templates or recent projects. But for today, we're going to say an empty project. Hit choose. And then this will be your GarageBand screen to start with. You can choose an audio track at a mic level, line level. You can do MIDI tracks, or you can do a drum track. So let's start with the drum track. We'll select that, hit create. It's a great drum machine that's built into this. So this is your screen of GarageBand, basically. So we're just going to start right away with the drums. So right now it generated 4 or 8 bars of a drum beat. If I hit the space bar, it'll actually play it. And that's the initial when it comes up. But you have all these choices over here. If you look to the left, you've got different styles. If I were to choose, for instance, electronic, maybe like a tech house type thing, dubstep, so it goes on and on. But for today's purposes, we'll just say rock, and we're going to choose funk rock. Okay, so that's good. It's a little slow. So if up here in our project window, this has the tempo right here where it's set to 95. I can double click it and put it at 110. Or you could just click your mouse and move it up and down. But I like to use keyboards usually. It just makes it faster. All right, so now I've got a sec at 110. I'm ready to go ahead and listen to it. So I just, again, hit enter to go back to the beginning, and then hit play with the space bar. Good. All right, I like the sound of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and add a bass track to it. So to do that, you simply hit this plus button right here on the left. Hit that, and then you're going to select the software instrument. That's a MIDI track. MIDI stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface. It's been around forever. It's a standard. But it enables you to create this digital music. It's none of it's waveform like you see on this drum. That's actually wave, like a sound wave. You see that, and that's what that looks like. But MIDI are just dots in the mathematical formulas, really. So anyway, let's go ahead and select our bass. All right, and for this, let's just do the solid soul electric bass. I like that. You can always change it. That's the beauty of MIDI. So let's go ahead and go ahead into record. So in this case, I'm going to give us a little 3 or 4 beat intro, a little pre-roll. So you hit the red record button and you'll get a 4 beat count off. Well, there he goes. And now, with mistakes and all, but and that's simply how you would do it. Now, if you wanted to add like a keyboard track, you just go to your plus sign, select a MIDI instrument, create it. And then we'll go ahead and now here's all of our keyboards. And all on this left side are all the different instruments you could choose. There's pianos, orchestral, mallets, keyboard. Look at all these keyboards. Synthesizers go on and on. I mean, not just there, but you've got headings and then more menus, so it's a lot of control with them. Really cool stuff. So, but in this case, we're just going to do a simple Fender Rhodes type piano. So you got these vintage electric pianos. Let's just do the wide suitcase. So here we go. Ready to record? Same thing. All right. So now I can go ahead and trim the end of this. I take my little scroll button here. That'll take your window in and out. And we'll make it all even. And now it should just loop right back. If I take up here on this little bar, if you click it, it'll turn on and off. And you can actually scale it out large and small. So we'll take the whole song. All right, that looks good. And we hit just the space bar to start. It'll automatically go to the beginning. So there you go. And you can build a song by building sections at a time. You can take these sections, you can loop them by using this loop function. You see how that cursor changes? So you can loop it, and you can just loop little sections out of it like that. Or you can copy and paste, which is a great way too, because then you can modify it different from the other section. So if I wanted here, I could like copy that bass part, just Control-C like you normally would. Put your playhead wherever you want it, and then paste it. Bam, and there you go. You know. So you get the idea. So then once you've got that, if you might want to add vocals or an acoustic instrument, that's you're going to do on an acoustic track, and you would just hit the plus sign and then choose whether it's going to be an instrument or something at mic level. So I would choose a mic. Check your inputs here. You can choose one input. You can choose the second input if you have like an interface, or you can go stereo with both inputs. This also will show you what mic is connected, your input, and then your output also. So that's important to notice. Okay, so we create that, and now you've got your audio coming through your system, and you've got all the effects built in. If you look at down here on the bottom is your edit screen, and we'll get way more into that. But for now, you can look at it, and I could put reverb on it. Check 1, 2, hello, hi, what's up there? Really cool stuff. And you know, you've got plugins for days. You can throw in all kinds of things. Here's like an echo. You can do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. So there's all kinds of fun you can have. Anyway, so once you're all set with that, then it's time to mix down. So to do that, you hit share up on the upper left here, and then you go to export song to disk. And it'll give you a chance to title it. This is where you'll do that. And if it's the first time you're saving it, it's going to want you to save the project too. So it'll put that project file either in the default GarageBand or a folder of your choice. We'll just call it testing. How about that? And I'll put it in my studio folder, hit export. And then put it in that folder. You can go ahead and send it around. You know, send it to your buddy. He can lay down a couple tracks on his GarageBand, send it back to you, bring that track in on your audio track. Bam, bam, boom, boom, you're done. Pretty amazing. Really incredible program. I'm sure you're going to love it. You know, just have at it. Don't be frustrated. Use the tutorials that come with it are pretty good. And of course, check back with us. We're going to have future episodes that are going to get much more detailed, much more involved. So if you have any comments, please let us know below. Also on the website, ogrock.com. So without further ado, I'll say keep on rocking. Woohoo! Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Vámonos there, compadre.